Rosemary, we're here tonight in part to celebrate Fear to Freedom and our 10th anniversary. But we're also here to celebrate you, the incredible woman who created Fear to Freedom, who had the vision, and who had the chutzpah to make it happen.
Hi, everyone.
I've looked up to you as a mentor and the person who I've always wanted to be when I grow up. But we're all here tonight because we love you, and we're so proud of all that we've been able to accomplish with Fear to Freedom because of you. You've inspired so many students. You've inspired and helped heal so many survivors. We just wanted you to know how much you mean to all of us. So here is a little tribute for you.
Rosemary, I am so excited to be here tonight on this screen to talk about you and your vision and how you took something so terrible in your life and turned it into good for so many. I'm Renee Bowditch. I have been friends with Rosemary since we were 18 years old at Sweetbriar College and have walked alongside her all those years since then. And it's been my great privilege to watch how she took this terrible event in her life, her rape, and has used it to mentor and encourage and help others heal for many, many years. Rosemary has a deep faith, and her deep faith gives her a love for her fellow man that is rare to find. And Rosemary, I just want you to know that I consider it one of my greatest honors and privileges in my life to have walked with you and been your sister and seen the incredible influence and impact you have had on others. And I just want to celebrate you at your 10 years with Fear to Freedom.
Hi Rosemary, this is Beth from Riverside. We've been working together for 10 years, and I kind of just wanted to talk about where we started, where we are now, and just how grateful we are for you and for Fear to Freedom. I started forensic nursing about 11 years ago after begging Sandy Reinhold that I had had enough ER experience and that I was ready. So Sandy finally gave me the opportunity, and it was about when you were gearing up for Fear to Freedom. And then within a couple months, you had come to Riverside and you were proposing your idea and your nonprofit and what you wanted to do to start it. You have changed our program infinitely. I always thought the work we did was unparalleled and uncomparable to anything else that we had on the peninsula or the south side, but Fear to Freedom was really the cherry on top. Not only was it just gracious and kind to be able to give a gift of just new clothes and how little that probably means to most people, but for us and for those victims, it's huge. So moving forward, 10 years, it blows my mind that we're here. And just through your legacy, through your own personal triumphs and healing, I feel like the synergy is greater than it could ever be with our program, with Fear to Freedom. I hope it lives on beyond our years, and I just want to thank you so very much for everything you've done through Riverside, through me personally, for our communities, and it's so much more beyond just what we do in our office. So the way that you have affected our ER staff, I guess I'm speechless. I love you. I love you so very much. I love everything that you continue to do. Keep up the good fight, and I look forward to another 10 years of working with Fear to Freedom. Take care.
Hi, my name is Mickey Chohan. I'm one of the co-owners of 2nd Street Restaurant. We have a location in Williamsburg and in Newport News. Anyhow, it's my great honor and to be able to pay tribute and homage to Rosemary Trible. What an amazing person Rosemary is. She's touched so many lives along the way. Rosemary, I don't know if you remember the first time we met each other, but I distinctly remember. We were at the campus center, and it was back in 2013, and we were at an event, and I saw you walk by, and I approached you, walked up to you quickly, and asked you if I could have a moment of your time. I introduced myself and said I wanted to share a quick story with you. You were so generous and humble and so giving of your time, and it was such a warm experience for me. And it was at that moment in time that you asked if we could follow up on a conversation, which then we met later at the restaurant and sat down and got better acquainted. So those are so powerful, powerful moments in time that you have touched people, that it defines who you are. Rosemary, I end on this note. Thank you so very much for being this important and impactful person in my life and my family's life, and being this stalwart person that you are out in the community. I really, truly know that you have helped me in so many ways, and you have been the change for me and countless others. Thank you. I love you so much and appreciate all that you've done for myself and everyone else.
Rosemary, I could never thank you enough for the way you have invested hope in my life. When I was dealing with pain and as a survivor of a sexual assault, you walked with me on that journey, as you've walked with so many countless survivors on their journey. I thank you, and on behalf of all of these survivors, we can never thank you enough for the way you have helped us and invested hope in our lives, the way you have showed us that it's possible to move from fear to freedom, that fear doesn't have to have a chokehold on our lives, that we can have restored joy. We will forever be grateful to you for your fearless example.